How's it going, guys? Welcome back to another video. In today's video, I just want to go over my break-even process. I have a lot of people message me and ask me, when should I go break-even? Should I go break-even? Do I need to go break-even after a 1M boss? Do I need to take partials in order to go break-even? And this is one thing that, there's a lot of ways that you can go break-even and things like that. One thing I've noticed recently as well is a lot of people actually aren't going break-even. What they're doing is obviously they're leaving the trade to either go to stop loss or to take profit. For me personally, that's not something that I'm comfortable with yet, but if in the future, my data backs it up and it says, if I just leave it to go to either stop loss or take profit, and in the long run that does benefit me, maybe I might do that, but at the moment I'm still using break-evens myself. So this trade here is not one that I did take in the live markets. This is one that I've got from my last video, which was, my backtesting process and how to go about backtesting a smart money strategy. I just wanted to just mention that at the start of today's video. But, this trade here in particular is one that is good to show, the break-even process. So what you'll need to notice is that a lot of the time there is a lot of ways that people can go break-even. So for me personally, what I do is I will go break-even after a 1M boss. So for me personally, what I do is I go break-even after a 1 minute boss. So for me right here, it would be this one. So if I just mark it out, this would be my break-even level, and just simply for the fact is this is the high that caused a pullback in order to tag me into this trade. So this is where me personally would go break-even. So if I just bring this down, this would be around 1.5R. So this is a really way to go break-even really fast. And what I found by my data is this for me is the best place to go break-even. Some people might want to wait for a more prominent break of a 1 minute boss. So you might want to wait for this one right here. You might want to wait for this sort of proper swing high right here, and obviously this would be, so this top would be 4.3R. so for some people this might actually be a little bit much, and they might want to go break even right here. They might want to go break even somewhere a little bit lower. And then what I do personally is I move my stop loss to entry, and what this obviously does is it leaves room. So, what might happen is if I just get my drawing tool. So obviously what might happen is we might come back, then I might go break even, and then the likelihood is price might come back to mitigate something in and around here, maybe this demand, tag me out of the trade and then continue in my direction. So what you need to note is, do you want to go break even and move your stop loss to entry, or do you want to go break even and take maybe 20% partials in order to cover your stop loss? For me personally, like I said, I do move my stop loss to entry, which obviously leaves more volume to run to my take profit levels. What it is it's really personal preference, and it's something that you need to go through your data with. Because for me, obviously, if your data is telling you that you need to leave your stop loss open, because a lot of the time price is going up and then you're going break even, and then price is coming back to sort of mitigate this level here, and then it's continuing, and you're getting tagged out a lot of the time, and price is actually running in your direction and you're missing out on all this profit. Obviously you will want to take maybe 20% partials at 1 to 4, 1 to 3, whatever it may be. But for me personally, like I said, my data does back up that if I do go, obviously I put my stop loss at entry, that it does cover me in order to, obviously keep more volume on my trade, take profits and get a little bit more profit. And what I've noticed is a lot of the time, a lot of my trades don't actually come back to, sort of this level, tag me out and then continue. So for me, it does make sense for me to move my stop right here, keep more volume on the trade, take a little bit more profit. But, maybe for you, if you're trading maybe a different pair, because what I've noticed on EU especially is that, my trades don't often come back to, sort of this area. But if you're trading, AU and price likes to come back sort of down, tag you, mitigate something and then continue, you might want to take partials. You can, like I said before, you can also go break even at this level here, maybe this level here. You might want to go break even and move your stop to entry at 1 to 3, maybe 1 to 4. This is all something that you've got to dig through your own data with and obviously see how your trades play out. But, I just wanted to go through my break-even process personally and just tell you guys, obviously, what I do and what it benefits me in the long run. It's not something that I would blindly just follow. I would obviously go through your data, see what works for you, And if obviously moving your stop loss to your entry point makes sense for you, then by all means go through and go ahead with that right there. But if it obviously doesn't make sense for you and the price is coming back and taking you out before continuing, you might want to, obviously just keep your stop loss open and, take partials in order to cover your stop loss. So overall, that's just my break-even process, guys. I hope this video helped you out. I hope it provides you a little bit of value, and I hope my break-even process does work for you as well. And if this video did help you out, as always, please leave a like on today's video, and I will see you in the next one.